10 years. 10 years it took to perfect something as simple as Freddy vs. Jason. How could this even be possible?
So then, after we find out that Freddy was a camp counselor, yeah, wait for it, we learned Freddy raped Jason. Oh, it's brilliant, it's just perfect.
Oh yeah, that might explain it.
In 1993, at the end of Jason Goes to Hell, Freddy's glove popped up as a joke and grabbed Jason's mask. Then all the fans got excited and wanted to see an actual Freddy vs. Jason movie. Since production was running slow, the following year Wes Craven returned with New Nightmare, and in 2002 Jim Isaac, attached to Freddy vs. Jason, somehow created Jason X in the meantime. So finally in 2003 we got to see the big showdown we all wanted.
In my own personal defense, it was kind of a letdown because there could have been more fighting than there actually was. That's just my opinion.
I mean, yeah, you got two big horror icons fighting respectfully at their well-known areas of torture, but it still means that why couldn't there have been more of a battle than what was there?
Okay, just to be clear, I don't plan on talking about the plot a whole lot, just my basic thoughts.
You know, going back to the writers, why couldn't they have made it so simple instead of turning it into a frickin' Einstein project? Pretty much you have two of the biggest icons of all time. There's really no need for a complicated asked-for story. People don't really care about that. All they want to see is two monsters fighting each other to the death. And speaking of people, let me ask you this. Let's say you've never heard of A Nightmare on Elm Street or Friday the 13th. So, when it was in theaters, you walk into the last 15 minutes, and you sit down and you see these two guys in this raw, meaty fight. You just see them tearing their eyes out, tearing liver out. Wouldn't you be thinking, what the hell's going on?
I guess I could talk about the plot a little bit.
So as continuity flows in the NanoES series, Freddy is trapped in limbo for two reasons. A, he gets blown up at the end of Freddy's Dead, which is a horrible way to end the series, and B, the town of Springwood completely wiped his trace of existence clean and locked up all the kids who ever came in contact with him.
That's a little harsh, don't you think?
So he does what any good brainiac would do. He resurrects Jason by disguising himself as Miss Voorhees to do the bidding for him. But like all good plans, this one backfires after Jason finds out he's being used. And this sends Freddy and Jason into the biggest bloodbath to ever hit the screen. And you know, aside from all the humorous parts, there's nothing, not one joke coming from Freddy. Oh no, he's all serious now.
Not strong enough yet. Well, I will be soon enough. Until then, I'll let Jason have some fun. I'll give you a break.
Well, why would anybody want to give a killer a break?
You know, I always knew Freddy was a clumsy bastard. You scrape away all the grotesque bloodshed, nudity, and swearing.
Dude, that goalie was pissed about something.
This is actually a really good movie for any horror film fan.
So yeah, that's my review of Freddy vs. Jason. Happy Halloween, everybody, and I hope those two assholes don't come back. Ever. Take care.
Some kind of evidence, some kind of reason why